Hi, this is Pastor Doug, and we're here today to help you get to know some of our elders. This is Bob Nolen. He's one of our long-serving elders here at the Christian Church, and we're glad to have you here today and looking forward to kind of learn a little more about you.
All right.
You've been in the church here for a while?
Yes, 18 years.
Yeah. So what kind of got you here to the church?
My middle son, Russell, he was getting married here, and we came here in all the festivities and said, we like this.
Yeah. Were you going to another church here in town at the time?
We were in a home church that we'd started 5 or 6 years before that.
Mm-hmm.
And but we didn't know it at the moment, but it was about to dissolve.
Right.
And
right.
So
now, when you came, there was a couple of others that came with you, came to the church. Like, didn't you used to meet like in Dan Parton's house?
we did. Was the home church.
I thought that was kind of fun because Dan started coming here. There weren't many Partons in town. We were both here at the church. So
Right.
at the time, we had an associate named Parton. We couldn't figure out how we were related to each other, but those were good times. And
They were. Yeah.
Good to have that. So where did you grow up, Bob?
Lancaster, Texas, south of Dallas.
South of Dallas.
Yeah.
Is that a good part of Dallas?
Oh yes, that part is.
Oh, nice.
It was a great little town, separated from Dallas then,
Okay.
but not anymore.
Yeah. Did you grow up in the Lord there?
I did at the First Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm.
I was basically born and reared there.
Ah, well, that's good. So
Yeah.
it must not have been too bad for you. And
No. If I remember properly, at the age of 8, I accepted the Lord, and then about maybe 13, I was at a Mount Lebanon Baptist encampment and decided to give my Lord as a special service, but I didn't really know what that meant at the time, and life took over, and I sort of ignored it. So
okay.
I think being an elder here is sort of taking that.
Yeah, okay. So yeah,
It took me a long time.
Now, did you always stay in the church? You ever had one of those points where you sort of wandered away?
No, went to college
Mm-hmm.
and decided to be a chemist, and the bad side of education took over, and I ran away from the Lord, and it took a while.
Yeah, but you got back.
I did.
Yeah. Now your interest was in chemistry, but I
Yeah.
understand because of chemistry you found another interest.
Yeah, my wife.
And how did those get connected?
Well, my future father-in-law was the chairman of the chemistry department,
Mm-hmm.
and it was at the East Texas State University football game that homecoming this particular year, and so the two professors I had become friends with there said, "Are you going to take someone?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Nah, I don't. I don't have anybody to go with." Well, why don't you ask Dr. Rohrs' daughter? I said, "Oh, I can't do that." Well, we'll ask for you.
Good friends.
So they did, and I don't know. By 1966, we got married.
Well, it sounds like it was a good thing. It
It
sounds
was a
like it
great
might be a
thing.
little dangerous dating the department head's
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah.
So or that sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
And
It is.
where'd you guys go through from there?
University of Houston,
Uh-huh.
where I went to get my PhD in chemistry, organic chemistry.
Mhm.
And then from there, we went on to Detroit, Michigan, and a postdoc there for 2 years.
Mhm.
My first job was in Ann Arbor, Michigan for 9 years.
Right.
And went back to Texas. Mom and Dad were failing at that time. And so we decided that we'd go back. I got a job in Austin for about 4 years, and then that didn't work out well. So I contacted someone I knew here from my first job, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
All right. And so this became the place that you raised up your children?
All 3 boys, yes, one of them still here.
Mhm.
Blake, he's working at the lab,
Mhm.
and Russell's in St. Louis area, and Charlie is in south of Dallas, just about 10 miles from where I was born.
Right. And you raised your boys up in the Lord, and they're still
Yes.
walking with him?
They are.
And their
very much.
family and
Yep. Very much
kids? And,
so. Yep.
man, that's a good blessing to have in your family.
It is. It's a fantastic
Yeah.
blessing.
Yeah, that's the kind of blessing that we hope for all of our families to have as you're raising up our
You bet.
children here and
Yeah.
raising them up in the Lord, so that they can enjoy the
You got
blessings
it.
that we enjoy as well.
For sure. It's a great place to raise children.
Yeah.
Still, I don't care what goes on. It's still a great place.
Now, because you raise your children here, did you get involved in any of the sort of community kinds of events that you might still be involved in?
Yes. When the kids were in baseball, I was chairman of the Little League
Mm-hmm.
for about 4 or 5 years. And then when I got out of that, Blake went to play hockey for the first time at about 10 years of age.
Right.
So I got involved in that, and before you knew it, I was vice president of the association here. But then I jumped over that and went to the USA Hockey affiliate, chairman,
Mm-hmm.
Vice chair for 2 years, and then chairman for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, about that long.
And you're still involved with them?
I'm still. I couldn't. My son asked me not too long ago, about 4 years ago, Dad, won't you come back?
Well, it's good for our kids to get us involved in the community,
Yeah.
a way to let people see you when you're not just retired now,
Right.
not just at work, but
Right.
also an opportunity to show your faith to others that you wouldn't otherwise get around.
I do a lot of that. I really do. I get involved with the county and the government and all kinds of things like that. I'm also president of the Los Alamos Tennis Association. So I get involved in a lot of these things.
Well, that's good. That's
I don't know where it all comes from.
Well, I'm glad you're keeping up. I'm glad you're involved here at the church as
Yes.
well in a lot of ways.
We are too.
When we think about your involvement here, you just came and started getting involved as a member, and so what are some things that you enjoy serving at here at the church? Things you like doing?
I think I like being a part of maintaining our facilities.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that quite a bit over the 18 years I've been here.
Right.
I enjoy all the people and seeing them on Sundays and other events, like our Wednesday night event we had last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know, it seems to make you very happy and that you can help people.
Right.
And that's really what I enjoy doing.
Yeah, there's something about the church, and it's not our gatherings, but our gatherings we get to know one another, and you get to find out who people are, and they find out about you and ways you can help one another.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Have you, you've become an elder, so not just working on the facilities of the church, you're also
Correct.
working on what I would call the true building blocks of our church, the people of our church.
Correct. We have like on Tuesday mornings, we have old codgers, as we call it.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not just old codgers. We have the younger members, some of those come. And
Right.
So we find out about each other more and more as some needs happen. And, do they need to be driven somewhere? Do they need something from us? So to me, a lot of this is just about finding the needs of others and how can I help fulfill that.
Yeah. That's the way the Bible talks about love.
Right. Agreed.
And it's supposed to be our hallmark. If there's
Yes.
anything about us and people go away with,
Right.
that should be our love.
Correct.
Now, I don't know what kind of impression people get when they meet you for the first time, or
Oh,
they
they
see you
do.
up front and teaching. Sometimes part of my own fear is they're going like, not the preacher again.
Yeah.
But hopefully they'll recognize that despite what all their other impressions we might leave, they may recognize that unlike the government says, "Hey, we're here to help,"
Right. Yeah.
but we actually really are.
We are.
Here to help.
We are.
Trying to find people that might help them understand the scriptures better.
Yes.
How to use it to make decisions in their lives.
Right.
How to guide the way they care for their families.
Right.
And how to reach out to people in our community who are hurting.
Correct.
And need help.
Correct. Shepherding is what we're really enlisted to do as elders, deacons, and leaders in the church. And we've in the past and even now we call people weekly sometimes to find out how they're doing. You need something. Sometimes I don't even get to talk to them, but I just leave a message and pray for them. And I've had more people say to me, that was really very kind, and I needed that.
Yeah, I think the way communication works today, we don't always make the connections we want. So you do sometimes call, and the person doesn't pick up for whatever reason. It's not necessarily a malicious behavior or anything. You just don't get to the phone.
Right.
It might even be screened at, hey, there's a number here I don't recognize, or it doesn't come up, or a text, or however it is.
Correct.
And so we're just we have to figure out how to keep making those contacts and getting hold of them.
Yes.
And so Bob may be calling you, and if his number comes up on your phone, it might be a stranger, and you may hear a message from him. Don't freak out about it. You're not in trouble.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make a connection and be able to get to know you a little bit so that he can serve you as an elder. I think first and foremost, our elders are our lead servants.
Yes. We hope so.
Yeah.
We try to be.
Yeah. Should even be the example. At least for me, it's always a little scary saying that, hey, you're going to follow my example. So hopefully I'm setting a good one.
You are.
And I think you are as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. If there's just thinking about the church and going forward, if there's something that we could be doing better here as the church in Los Alamos, what might it be?
Well, reaching out to people through things like this, to me, is very important. I put these videos and anything like it, I keep the Facebook page. Mm-hmm. And so we try to reach out to people. This may be finding us on the web and trying to say to them, if you need something in your life that you don't have, reach out. If you just want to respond back on a messenger and say, I'm really in need, or I'd love to come to your church. Come on, I'll come get you if you want me to.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
Yep.
Appreciate that, because you have brought a number of people into our congregation through those kinds of efforts. Sometimes you help people and they go on their way, or maybe they connect with another church, and that's okay too.
That's okay
sort
too.
of kingdom work.
Correct.
But we're glad to be sort of on the same team when we're following Jesus.
That's right. Servants in all capacities and all results.
Yeah. Well, Bob, thank you for getting by and just visiting with us a little bit. Get to know him just a little bit, hopefully, as he makes a contact with you. Or also, if you want to contact him, if there's something going on, say, hey, I need some help, give Bob a call. He'd be glad to help. And if not, get someone who can.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to getting to know each other better. And so we ask that blessings on your day, and I think we'll just say goodbye.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye. Great day.
Good day. Bye.